Right guys, so as you all know, I'm currently still stuck here in rural Thailand waiting to go back home to the UK. I had a flight set up for the 2nd of March. That got cancelled due to the war in the Middle East. I rescheduled it for the 10th of March and that got cancelled again, unfortunately. And then it's been a struggle to reschedule any flights, and Indigo Airlines have decided to go silent and not respond back to anyone. So it's been a frigging nightmare. So now I have asked for a refund last week. They told me it would take around about 72 hours. Obviously, that's not happened. So today I've expedited the process and asked them to give me a refund ASAP as I need to get home. It's an emergency. I need to get back. The sooner I get back to the UK, the sooner I can get back to Thailand. As most of you are aware, I have a 4-year-old son here, and I've had a lot of issues over the last few years co-parenting to be able to take care of my son. I'm here in Thailand for him. I remain to be here in Thailand for him, and it has been a struggle, unfortunately. Now, due to me not being able to get back home, I gave up my apartment, so I had nowhere to stay. So my ex has let me stay in her nail salon, which is not ideal. Turned that into a room, but at least I get to spend time with my son. It's his school holidays, so my ex gets to go to work and I get to take care of our son. So we both win, basically, at the end of the day in regards to it. I get somewhere to stay, and obviously I'm helping out, and she gets to be able to concentrate on her work. And obviously, because we're staying at the same house, we've been able to communicate and speak about stuff, and now it shouldn't be a big issue to be able to co-parent when I get back here to Thailand and be able to take care of my son 50% of the time. Now guys, when you're here in Thailand and you want to go through family court, you can get cheap lawyers, or you can get lawyers that actually give a flying F, that are going to do something about your situation. At the end of the day, we are foreigners in a foreign country, and unfortunately that means that, you know, some people don't care about us. So we have to be very careful about who we choose to help us. So I have been, and that has cost a bit more money than normal. So when I get back home, I have a little bit more money to pay for the lawyer. That can start the mediation process, and hopefully we can get a legal agreement signed so there's no more issues in the future and we can co-parent effectively. So now it's all about getting this refund, finding a different flight to get back home, probably going to be China Airways or Airlines or whatever it's called, to fly to Hong Kong or whatever, and then get back to England. Bit of a pain, but whatever it takes in order to get back, I'm willing to do. I've just got a financial limit in regards to that. The money that I get back for my flight, that has to be able to pay for my new flight to get back to the UK. And as soon as I get back, I'm going to build my online marketing business back up. I've got a few other ideas for other businesses online also, so I can bring that back to Thailand and not have to struggle. I mean, it's been difficult. COVID wiped out the last remaining part of the business that I had, that I brought from the UK to Thailand, and it's been a struggle every month since then, but I always managed to survive. I always managed to generate enough money to be able to take care of myself and my son and pay for his schooling, etc. And I've always been able to do it. There have been certain issues along the way where extra money has been required, And that's where it's really hit me, and it's really made things difficult. And I don't want to come back to Thailand having those same old struggles. I just want to get back here, be able to rent a house, buy a second-hand pickup truck so I can take my son to school and go and do shopping, etc. And just live a relatively normal life and raise my son the best way that I can, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to take care of my child. That's been my mindset for quite a number of years now, guys. Now, you understand what I'm trying to do. You understand what the plan is. And now I just want to talk about trolls on the internet. Due to the content that I provide over the past few years, I have been sharing stories from you guys, and I've been presenting them on the channel to act as a warning to other men to not get scammed, to not get hustled, to not fall into a financial relationship where they don't give a flying F about you and they're just in it for the money. If guys accept that and understand that from the very beginning, then they can see the hot coals that they're walking on, and it's entirely up to them if they want to step on them or not. But there are a lot of guys that don't understand what they're getting involved in. They do believe the woman when she says, I love you, I want to have a baby with you, I want to have a family with you, it's only you, I only care about you. But really she's cheating on them, really she's just trying to generate a high monthly salary, etc, etc. Now, there's guys that listen to these stories that are very unhappy with me because they are the guys that are paying their girlfriends or wives a monthly salary. And as men, yes, it is our job to take care of women, but it's a little bit different over here. A lot of these guys that are paying monthly salaries to their girlfriends and wives have been doing it from the very beginning. Not because they're married, not because they have kids, not because they are living together. They're doing it from the beginning in order to even have a date with them, to even have dinner with them, in order to take them home. They are having to transfer a monthly amount for these women to give them the time of day and to go out with them and to pretend to be their girlfriend. Because when you set up a relationship like that, you are renting your girlfriend or your future wife. It is what it is. Whether you want to accept that or not accept it, it's common sense, guys. But there are guys that are a bit weird, a bit slow, and a bit bitter that don't want to accept it and want to believe that their girlfriends and wives are with them because they love them. But if they loved them, they would have got with them without any monthly money being transferred into their bank accounts from the very beginning. It's mental. But unfortunately, 5% of my target audience will troll me, will have hate for me, etc. And recently, I've done a lot of digging because some of these trolls have got really personal, getting in touch with my ex-Thai partners, commenting on posts of pictures of my son and videos of my son, and being very crude and not being a man, basically, in the comments. And it's disgusting and it's horrible and it's made me very angry. And if I was to meet some of these guys, God knows what would happen. It's not nice, guys. So I decided to do a bit of detective work and find out who these guys are, and I managed to be able recently to find out who 6 of them are. And guys, oh my God, I don't want to sound rude or bitter or whatever, because I know it can be construed that way, but when you look at the pictures of these men and you look at the wives that these men have got, and you look into their lives and you see the posts, etc., they are the creepiest, weirdest guys that wouldn't be able to fit into general society back home. Most of them don't live back home. They're here in Southeast Asia, Thailand, Philippines, Cambodia, Vietnam, etc. And you can see why they are out here. They could not live in normal society because they are very, very weird and very, very seedy. And these types of guys are the ones that spend all day at home being bitter, being toxic on the internet, and trying to chat up Thai women off the Facebook accounts, Instagram accounts, and traveling around Thailand, meeting them, etc., and lying about who they are, talking bad about their exes, and they're willing to stay and do whatever it takes in order to get a bit of Thai punani, a bit of attention and recognition, and spread hate and toxicity online. Guys, when you see who they are, it stops you from being angry. It stops you from feeling bitter and resentful towards them. And you just hope that they fix their own lives and sort themselves out. Because when they attack me and condemn me and try to mock me, I just look at the profile pictures, look at the lives and think, oh my God, you really need to look in the mirror. So enough about the trolls, guys, and I'll try not to write to them anymore because they are little bitter, seedy little men and that don't have any backbone. Now, Thailand, no matter where you live, is definitely better than being back home. It's more relaxed, it's more chilled, it's beautiful, the cost of living is extremely cheap compared to back home, and the only thing that's going to be your downfall over here is if you get involved with the wrong type of woman. And normally that woman, it's normally a financial relationship, somebody within the entertainment industry, somebody who's a serial dater of foreign men, and she's all in it for the money. You might come across a woman with a good job, a government job. She might be the boss of a school or whatever. But remember, if you are a government worker, you are entitled to get loans. And a lot of these women that I've noticed that are online pursuing foreign men are normally in millions of bahts worth of debt, and they're really, really struggling even though they've got a good job. So let's say, for example, a school director is making 55,000 baht per month, but she's in 4 million baht worth of debt. That debt can come straight from her salary before it goes into her bank account. So that 55,000 baht can turn into 10,000 baht, which isn't enough for that woman to live on because she has got accustomed to a certain lifestyle due to the amount of money that she earns each month. So then she will pursue guys on Thai Friendly, Tinder, Badoo, etc., these dating sites, in order to find a guy that's willing to pay a monthly salary that's going to get her lifestyle back up to where it needs to be. And she will be with any man that's willing to do that, at least for a while. Nothing lasts forever, guys. Normally they will monkey branch. If they don't like you, or you're horrible, or you're giving them problems, or you're trying to control them, they will stay with you until they can find someone else to move on to who's going to pay the same monthly salary or more. And that's how things seem to operate, unfortunately, over here. So if you don't get involved in one of these crazy financial relationships, or a woman that constantly cheats and likes attention from other men, you have to be very careful with your choice. You can have a great time here. If you stay single, life is great. If you can find a really good, normal Thai woman, life is great. And your only downfall is getting involved with the wrong type of woman. That's the only way you're going to be bitter, over here in Thailand. So always remember that. Listen to the stories that I've shared on the channel. I've never, ever, ever, and I mean this sincerely, made up a single story. Every single story that I've got on my channel, I can find the email for that's been sent into me to share that story, guys. I know there's a lot of channels now that are online that are quite popular, and the reason why they're quite popular is because they've used AI to create those stories. So those stories are a lot more imaginable, a lot more crazy, a lot more fun, a lot more exciting, because they are complete BS, because they've been made up. But whatever works, people don't care. So they're all in it for the money, and they do what they do. But this channel has real factual stories about real people, and it tells you the problems that they've got themselves into and what's happened to them at the end of it. And I'm sure that if you're in an awkward situation right now, you will find a story that can relate to your own present story, and then you can look at the ending of that story and then look at your own ending, what it could possibly be, and hopefully make changes before it all crumbles. So guys, you have a choice. Now, if you want to share your own true Thailand story, you want to give some decent, good advice for people that are retiring here, moving here, are in a relationship, etc., you know, share what you want and I will share it on the channel. Get your email sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com and I will share it for everyone to hear. Apart from that, guys, look after yourselves, stay safe, stay positive, and be careful. And Thailand can be your paradise too. Ciao for now. Bye bye. Right, let's go home. Got William to take care of. Go swimming today. It's very hot at the moment, guys. 39 degrees every single day. Horrible. But better than being 7 degrees, 5 degrees back home. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.